All right, this is Wild Phil with Wild Philosophy. Let's get wild. We are here today with Uzi and Adrian Ayala. How the fuck you guys doing?
Dude, doing great, man.
Hell yeah. We're just talking about how'd you get your name Uzi?
Yeah, my full first name is Uziel, Uziel.
Mm-hmm.
And so everybody used to call me Uzi. And then I have, my first friend, he called me Uzi. He was like, why don't you just go by Uzi, Uzi?
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, that sounds way cooler.
Since when?
First grade.
Oh, first grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, just to answer the question what we had before was, I think I'll just keep Uzi and then just like, I don't know. Initially, I wanted El Uzi because my full name is Uziel. Yeah. The meaning of my name is fucking the power of God, or the God that the power gave, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or the power that God gave.
It might be a good thing to go by Uziel, I would just say.
Yeah.
Just Ruben. We were just talking about Ruben Ramirez when he was on here. He's the one who talked me out of Wild Phil.
No shit.
He's like, bro, Phil Lishetsky. That's fucking beautiful. Be proud of where you came from,
Hell yeah.
And he was. I mean, I talked about this many times, but it was just like, there's a lot of bullshit. Like, there's just bookers out there who won't know who the fuck you are.
Right.
Every black mic I went to, they thought I was like a SoundCloud rapper. Every like whatever white booker is like, who is this douchebag? Wild Phil. And then the other thing is like, I had this pressure on writing only wild material. So I'd go up there and do like 5 minutes on being a stepdad. They're like, this motherfucker, mild Phil. So yeah. But that's what I would say. It's up to you, Uziel, but don't make me throw that chancla.
No, that's nice.
But yeah, no, that's what he told me, and everybody can do. What's funny too is like I had Derek Alderson.
Sounds familiar.
He's a black comic. He usually does riddles. Shout out to him. I remember the first time I saw him, he made me laugh just because he had this hat. It was like a veteran hat, but it said retired drug dealer, and nice. I was like, I love that shit. And when I saw him, he went by SBG Derek. And then when they announced him, he said Savage Bubble Guts.
Oh shit!
and I remember, I'm not even gonna say who, but one of my friend comedians pulled me. He goes, "That's how fucking stupid you look, bro."
I gotcha.
So, but yeah, no, it's good to be proud of your name. Like, but yeah, I was gonna start out like I always talk about like. You guys got any new shit in the past 2 weeks? Any wild shit you've been up to? Any wild shit going on?
Wild shit. Besides just getting drunk, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Really
what about you, Adrian?
Nah, dude, I'm boring as fuck, man. I just been reading, walking.
Reading? You do a lot of reading?
Hell yeah.
Really?
I do a lot of reading, yeah.
What are you reading right now?
Nothing fun. Right now I'm reading The Pearl by John Steinbeck, which is like... It's like a short story kind of. It's like 100 pages.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, and I just started reading Something Wicked This Way It Comes by Ray Bradbury. I'm only like 10 pages into that, so I'm fresh.
And you're doing that by choice, like not for a class or something.
Hell yeah. I like
it's winter reading.
That's how much of a failure I am. I'm just like, wait, you like doing this?
It's recreational.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, some of those books are cool. Now that it's like I'm reading by my own choice and shit, because I think that's a problem with a lot of people are reading, where it's like you're forced to read.
Yeah.
So it just always seems like a chore. But now that I'm reading like John Steinbeck, that's something they made you read in school. But now that I read on my own time, dude, those books are beautiful. And I also read like Stephen King and like other more pulpy stuff.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's fun. It's cool. I like a good way to unwind and shit.
I just had too many hobbies to...
Yeah, it takes up a lot of time.
Yeah. Like I used to listen to audiobooks when I was a welder, because when you're a welder, you're just like in a cubicle, so nobody gets that flash.
True.
So I'd listen to podcasts all day, I'd listen to audiobooks all day, but now I'm at a job where I'm like communicating all the time, and that's like the only time I would be able to read. But it's funny because like I had a buddy of mine, he was shit on me. He's like, dude, you're just retarded. Like, you don't know how to fucking read. I'm like, I'll prove to you that I just don't like reading. He's like, how are you gonna do that? I'm like, we're gonna go to fucking Goodwill and I'm gonna pick out 3 absolute ass books and I'm gonna read them just to show you, so you shut the fuck up. And I closed we were in the biography section, so I read Tim Allen's biography.
Tim
Oh
Allen.
my god.
Don't stand close to a naked man.
Oh, that's what he named it? That's what he
Yeah.
titled it? What the fuck?
Kelsey Grammer, you know who that is? Frasier. It's an old '90s show. He's like a yuppie white guy. And then I picked because what's funny is these are the books that are most at every Goodwill because they're so shitty. But the third one was Dennis Rodman's "Bad as I Want to Be,"
Oh shit. That's kind of decent.
and it was a circle jerk because it was just him like he was peeking on the Bulls, coked out. It was kind of like, yo, dude, you know what would make you extra money if you released a book. So everything in there is kind of like him bragging about the shit he got away with. Like, I mean, it's just like, they're on fucking Game 4 of the Bulls with Utah Jazz, and he's like, you know what I'm gonna do? Fly out to Vegas, get coked out with Billy Corgan of Smash Pumpkins, gamble $300,000, and then play the game without sleeping. Like that's the kind of shit that's in there,
Yeah, behind the scenes.
But I did like that book because I relate to him, man. I fucking relate to him because this is cheesy shit. This is not Wild Phil shit, but no, like he was talking about. I mean, you guys are in your 20s, right?
Yeah.
Like, bro, Dennis Rodman was like the best rebounder in the NBA. He was on the Detroit Pistons. And he was talking about, he's like, I fucking hated that there was this like pressure to be this like fly ass pimp black guy. Everybody's got to have a flat top and look like MC Hammer and have fucking fake clear glasses, like Arsenio Hall, like an intellectual, you know? And he knew inside, he's like, I'm a fucking freak, and so like he's all clean cut on the Pistons. And then when he got that like multi-million-dollar check from the Bulls, he's like, dog, bisexual, I'm gonna wear wedding dresses,
right.
I'm gonna get piercing, I'm gonna be fucking wild, know. And I relate to that because I'm like, when you do comedy, the best thing you can do is yourself. Don't even don't even try to be funny, because that's what everybody tries first, the one-liners and shit. But like, people can see right through that when you're being fake. Like, and it pisses me off sometimes. Like when I did your guys' show, the biggest peak was me just like, who the fuck is this yo-yo salesman?
Yeah. That was great.
So, and that wasn't, that's like, people knew that I was being me at that moment. That's why it was funny. Like, but yeah, some wild. What do I got here? I saw you guys see that movie Weapons?
Oh yeah, that shit was good. I really liked it
a lot, dude.
Oh yeah, I love that movie.
I just got it spoiled today.
You haven't seen it
I
yet?
was listening to a pod. Nah.
Tweaking.
I've been watching American Horror Stories.
It does spoil it, right? Because what the fuck does the name have to do with it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's because like the witch, she weaponizes the people.
Yeah.
You know the dude from Whitest Kids You Know wrote that shit?
No, I didn't know.
One of the guys, I forgot what his name was, but he wrote that, and he wrote
Trevor?
the Barbarian. Maybe I know them by face. I can't remember their names.
Is he the skinny guy that died? That jumped?
No.
Okay.
It was the other guy.
Like the chubbier guy?
Mm-hmm.
My old drummer is like good friends with him.
For real? That's cool.
It's kind of funny. When I was in high school, I was like this crazy Polish death metal head. And then I had a best friend who was like a goofball. We were both goofballs, but he was like into like Blink-182 and like this poppy punk.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, let's have a joke band. He's like, okay. I'm like, but I'm playing guitar and you're doing drums. So I'm going to control music. So I guess we're going to be metal. He's like, yeah, but it's got to be goofy shit. Yeah. And dude, it was goofy as fuck. We'd have like like when people have like that chug breakdown, like juggin, 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 juggin. We would have a bicycle horn in between. Like juggin, juggin, wigga, juggin, juggin, wigga, wigga, wigga. Like it was a joke, dude. But he ended up going out to San Fran, and he's like an improv nerd guy. He's improv and stand-up are two different things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And he it's called Gold Baby, and I guess he became friends with that guy. So it's fucking, because it's crazy who you meet early on in comedy.
Yeah,
like how quickly you meet people that you look up to.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, dude, I like that web. What fucked me up, dude? This is so stupid because I'm out of touch. Have you ever seen Tusk?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
That fucked me up, man.
Yeah,
that shit was kind of fucked up, right?
It like, because that whole movie, that dude, that's what happens when a comedian writes a horror movie. Because every like 5 minutes, here's a funny joke, here's something really sad, here's a funny joke, here's something really, the whole fucking movie like that, you know?
Yeah.
They were talking about it, that's why it flopped, because it was like, okay, here's this guy losing his humanity by thinking he's a walrus, and now we're gonna go to, here's Johnny Depp playing like a Polish gypsy detective, you know?
Yeah.
But,
Hell yeah, I think that's just something that like comedians do really well, where something serious can happen. Like let's say someone close to you passes away,
yeah,
and like how we were talking about, you pull your material from what's true to you.
yeah,
And, like those emotions are true, and that as a lot of comedians cope. Like they just don't see it through that negative like lens and stuff. So I think that's why when comedians are writing like horror movies and stuff like that, it's brutal shit. Just because like they're kind of not desensitized to it, but they just choose to see everything with like a certain lens, you know.
Yeah, you always find the funny.
Yeah, find the
Right.
funny. Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, even on the like opposite end as well, like writing comedy, they'll find the dark. Like one of my favorite writers of comedy is Jordan Peele. And so like on Key and Peele, we used to fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
But like even after sometimes the misdirect or like the change at the end of the little skit would be evil or something like that, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like one of my
Dark
favorites ones, like
twist.
Cuddlingus Class. It was like hilarious throughout the whole thing, and then they take off their mask and it's women. And it's like evil, and they're like
And
evil
what?
laughing.
What was that?
Cuddlingus Class. It's a skit from Key and Peele.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
they're
thought you were
like
talking about
teaching
the horror movie.
Oh no,
No.
that would be a dope ass movie though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, honestly, that's what I was gonna get to. Is like I did not like Peele's horror movies. I did not like them.
Really?
I'm dude. I'm the fucking black sheep, dude. Like, it's wild because to me, I see that shit. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm a movie snob. I'm like that guy where I'll watch a movie and then I'll go on like IMDb.com and read all the trivia and read all the fucking little making of it and all that.
Right.
And so like I liked, out of all his movies, I liked Us the best.
Yeah.
I couldn't like that. See, like the same thing with Tusk is how I thought Nope was. I was like, wait, so is this movie about black farmers? Or wait, no, this movie's about a monkey on a movie set that went wild. Or no, this movie's about aliens. Or no, this movie's about a Chinese actor who does the rodeo now. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? I don't know,
Yeah.
man. It's maybe I just need a second watch. Who the fuck knows?
Nah, dude. Sometimes with those movies, like cause I'm a movie snob too, and like I think now with like, there's just so much out there that there's a lot of more artsy fartsy stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
all for it. But I think we've gotten to a level where some of the shit just doesn't fucking make sense.
Yeah.
And they use it doesn't make sense as like almost like a positive.
Like
Well,
a
you didn't
blanket.
get it.
Yeah.
Or like this. No, the movie just is stupid.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Well, like The Shining, I think is the best horror movie ever. That's to
Hell yeah,
me.
that shit's dope.
And the like I always talk about, the reason why that's the best horror movie is because like that whole movie is like a slow cigar burn.
Mhm.
It's like, because when you end off a cigar, that's where all the tar is. That's where all the meat is. And that's what it is. Like everything in that movie is building up to that end. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, and today, it's probably because we all have fucking ADHD, where it's shooting
Yeah.
in every direction. You
Oh,
know,
I
it's-
got it bad, bro. That's why like I tried so hard to read. Well, I can read, but like I see reading as like my last line of defense
like it
for my
calms you.
attention span. Well, no, just for calming too, because you get away from the screen, but also just trying to focus, dude. You really just gotta. It's like I feel like I hit like a slump 5 minutes in. And if I just push through, then my attention will then I'll lock
Yeah.
in, and then I can get lost, and then I can read for like about an hour. Hour is about the max I can never read. But bro, when I'm scrolling, if nothing good happens in the first 2 seconds of that reel, I'm gone, and I just
Yeah.
feel like
Do you have like
I'm
a top
cooked.
3 favorite books?
books. Yeah, hell yeah. I read it. I really like that one. I like No
That's
Country.
2 books, right?
No, it's actually one book. It's just fat as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why they made it into 2 movies. It's just huge. It's like
Damn.
1,400 pages.
Yeah.
It was really good, though. I really like that book. I like No Country for Old Men by Cormac McCarthy, and I also really liked The Road by Cormac McCarthy.
Yeah.
I think those are my top 3. East of Eden by John Steinbeck was really good too. There's some banger books, dude. There's some books that like, oh fuck.
Dude, there's they were talking about this on Legion of Skanks, but there's he's called like a hood dark comedy writer, and he writes. You ever those books that all like white chicks read with like a dude with his shirt off and he's a centaur on the cover,
yeah.
like romance now.
Yeah.
He writes like these hood romance now. His name's Quan Mills.
No.
What?
It's funny, dude. Even the fucking names on there. It's like one of them is called like a gangsta's BBW addiction.
Addiction.
My favorite one is it's got a black dude like ripping his hair and it says this hoe's got roaches in her crib. So I'm like that's something I want to read just to see.
For real,
and
right?
you know what's even funnier is like how like that for like verification the guy is black, so it's not but I'm like, dude, how racist is it? Like, what does the audiobook sound like to those books?
Who's reading that? Who's reading that audiobook?
Just have fucking like like the most boring white guy read that. But
They do be tripping.
so you said what, the It, and then No Country for Old Men, and what?
The Road by Cormac McCarthy. I like John Steinbeck's East of Eden was good. Fuck, dude, I just be ripping through them. I forget. Oh, I just recently read I Am Legend. That shit was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. It was like a zombie.
Do you think it's true that books are better?
Some movies are fucking cool. I think they're both cool.
Yeah.
I think the thing with books that you just get so much substance in like a short amount of time, where it's like a page, and like what everyone's feeling internally. Like
yeah,
and like you also get that to paint the picture yourself a little bit.
Right.
But I think really knowing, like being able to hear everyone's thoughts is like the thing that takes books to the next level. Because the movies, like the actors can do with their faces, but it's not the same as the books. But
And I think to add on to that is like you said, like you paint the picture yourself while you're reading. And when you watch the movie, you're like, this is not how I pictured it,
Yeah,
so like most people.
Box
yeah, exactly.
Somebody made. Yeah.
I mean, it's like to go talk about The Shining and how like even what's his name? Who wrote
I like. Well,
he didn't even like it.
I don't like picturing shit myself. Like I like when the picture's there to look at.
Mm-hmm.
There are some times where just like the story is better. Like personally for The Shining, like the movie's fucking one of the best movies ever. They're both equally good for different reasons. I think the story was just a little bit better in the book, but the book has some weird shit.
Yeah.
But
did you see that Dr. Sleep?
No, but that's like a sequel and shit.
Yeah, well,
it follows his son.
I think they put in a bunch of shit that they put in a bunch of stuff that they missed in the first one.
Oh yeah.
type thing.
Okay.
So, but and then like, so in my opinion, like I hate Stephen King movies because he sucks as a director. Like it's one of those things like this is your wheelhouse writing.
Yeah.
But like, have you seen his movies? Like,
hell yeah.
I mean, I know like,
Joe was scary as fuck though.
But it was like it was like made for TV. You know what I mean? Like it was the best one. That's why I got. And then Cujo and like Pet Cemetery. But then there's like Maximum Overdrive.
That one's terrible. That one sucks.
Or Christine. Like
Christine. Yeah. Horrible.
Also, he was coked out of his mind writing like some of the earlier books. So some of the.
Yeah.
He just has so many books. They can't all be bangers.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why some of the movies are bad, because like the book wasn't even that good to begin with.
Because he out of spite in like 2010 released his version of The Shining.
Yeah, I saw it. It was terrible.
Yeah, dude.
It followed the book like to a T. It was just terrible acting and
I never even knew that.
Yeah, it's really bad. Just watching the trailer, you'll
yeah, it sucks.
It looks like Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Dude, I had to watch that shit like on like a PBS archive or something like that, because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
It sucked. It was not worth it.
Yeah. I always read just biographies. To me, I don't know, man.
Those are cool.
Like the whole Aliens franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the ones that weren't made into movies, and I couldn't follow it because there's so many names for the beings and the spaceships, where I was just like, I'm an average Joe. I don't know any of these fucking. Are we talking about a spaceship right now or a robot? Like, or is this like a fucking STD? What is this? But yeah, dude. Do you guys have like top 3 favorite movies?
Damn, top 3 favorite movies.
It's gonna be one of those gay podcasts.
But I'd have to say Tenet was an amazing movie. I just rewatched Everything Everywhere All at Once. Amazing movie. I'm into like sci-fi, like time dilation movies or like shit like that.
Inception.
Yeah, Inception was a great movie too. I think Christopher Nolan directed 2 of those movies. Still, like, anything he's directed. Also, like, I love horror. So, like, in a separate category too is like, what's that movie? Midsummer and
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
Hereditary is great.
Top 1.
I love that. Yeah, dude. And Midsummer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Like. Did you see that Talk to Me?
Oh,
that was good. That was
another
really good.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All those A24 are. I think Tusk was A24.
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. You know, that's another one is Neon. That's a great production company too for like horror movies.
Yeah. I don't know. The only other thing I had on here written is like, dude, I don't even know who wrote this. You know, like, I don't know if you have this, but like, I have new comedians that I never heard of adding me every day on Facebook. You know, I'm like, who the fuck is whatever you know?
Yeah.
Like, and it was one of those profiles where the name isn't. I'm not going to name it, but the name is not a name. It's like it's like gray hoodie comedy or something. You know?
Oh shit!
And so I didn't know who the fuck it was. But then I just saw the post, and they wrote some shit like, you know, a lot of people are like political now because shit is going wild, right?
Yeah.
But he wrote, all right, I'm never using the N-word in my poems anymore. like, what kind of fucking poems are you writing, dog? Like, roses are red, violets are blue. And then just go Michael Richards, Kramer on him, you know? Like,
right, yeah.
What kind of fucking I never heard of a poem with the N-word and like. But then, yeah, I mean, luckily I looked up, I'm like, I hope this is a black guy, and it was. But then also, like, I'm like, that must be hard being a black guy and being all, like, fucking proud
artistic
of your poems.
Yeah,
dude, I don't
Sensitive.
know. Yeah, man. Not much else. I mean, I've been. It's funny. So I don't know when I should announce this, but I've been like since lockdown. Like I just had a bunch. I mean, you guys know me for like fucking 4 months, and you've seen the shit I've been through.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how you even made it through those months. Every time I open my phone, it's like, oh, he broke his leg.
Yeah,
he's in the hospital.
Dude, it's always something. It's like I swear to, I think my like last generation just has awful karma. I'm getting all the brunt, you know.
I did do some fucked up shit.
Cause but like so since lockdown, like 2017, like not 2019, I think was like, but like since then, I started writing like all these short stories of shit that I had growing up, and it's all like, it's not a trauma dump. It's just like, here's something that means something to me. So I'm going to write about it. You know what I mean? Like, It could be like first time I went to fucking Six Flags as a kid. And it was, you know, just some shit like that. And I'm going to try and release that. I wish I would have sped it up, because then I wouldn't have to get anybody Christmas presents. Just, here's my book.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, I'm working on that. And it's fucking awesome because, like, so when you publish a book on Kindle, you know Danny Hamill?
Oh yeah, he has a book, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
I did not know that.
His book is I have his book. I told him like I'm gonna read this in a week. I never read it, but he he kind of, I think the way he explained it to me, like his father passed and he was like real close with him, so he wrote like this sort of like fictional. I don't know how to describe it. It's almost like a Forest People, Lord of the Rings story relating to him and his dad type thing, which is
the
cool.
Bridge to Terabithia.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that. The kid's like imagining in the woods.
Yeah. And I was like, I was asking him, I'm like, so what's like the publishing process with Kindle and shit, you know? And he was talking about how like It's cheap. He gave me all the ins and outs where it's like, dude, you have to get an editor, and just that is like $500. And dude, what's great is like I just feed everything to Chat GPT. Like it doesn't change it at all. It doesn't write it at all. I'm just like, yo, I need this edited, formatted, split up, grammatically correct. Do not touch the meat of the story. Yeah. And it does all of it. I mean, you can only do I think 100 pages a day. That's the limit. But I'm like, dude, like it saves money. Like it's fucking awesome. Because I never would have thought I'd be able to do that, you know. But no, I want to do it because it's like. A lot of people I've heard are intimidated by me in comedy. They're like, what's this guy's fucking past like? Yeah. So I'm like,
why would you do to them?
I'm not telling.
It's a secret.
We're moving off the horror subject, you know.
Horrors? Nice. Okay. Hey, you know, you're talking.
No, but yeah, dude. It's fucking wild what's going on. You hear about this Laugh Factory manager?
I saw the video. That shit was fucked up. Yeah, it just grabbed his ass.
White American citizen.
Right.
Like, I don't even know. I'm trying to get him on here to tell his story because people be getting napped.
I saw they took down his GoFundMe.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Damn. Yeah, that is fucked up. Which is funny on the side that I knew a bunch of junkie hoes who didn't get their GoFundMe taken down because they would make up some shit like, oh, I need I'm having some surgery down, but it's like, no, you're not.
Right.
Like, you made this up and you need drug money for this week, you know?
Right. Oh, that's wild.
I knew a chick like that. She put she found a cat that got run over. She's like, the surgery's going to be $16K.
Damn.
And she's such a junkie that the GoFundMe is still up. And so 15 years later, shit, only $10 was donated out of the $16K.
That poor
but yeah, I don't know. You know what's what's wild that I was thinking about this because you guys know Bewee, whatever. He's a little bit more left of center, whatever, in politics, right? Okay. And I'm such a hypocrite because I was telling him, I'm like, dude, comedians who are political, they're fucking stupid. It's to me, be silly instead of talk about whatever. Everybody has their take on politics, right? But recently, dude, you know what I was thinking about is all my bosses are MAGA Trumpers.
Yeah, sure.
We get along because I'm just they're old fucks, they're old ignorant boomers, you know.
Right.
But you know what drove me I don't know if I should even write this into a bit, but I'm you know what game I like to play is I call it what will it take? Meaning everything that conservative to me, I always thought conservatives are we stick by our principles, we stick by what we believe, right? Mm-hmm. They've broken everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's they January 5th. Look at these fucking animals trespassing, vandalizing, criminals. We would never do this. All right, it's January 6th, you know?
Right.
What? And then everything, even I'm not being a Democrat, right? I'm just saying how does it feel to be a conservative now where it's okay, so you check that off the box. You're supposed to be calm as a cucumber, and now you're fucking an outraged little bitch, right? We believe in free speech, just no Charlie Kirk jokes, right? Or and then it's what else? So you know what's interesting? You guys know who Carl Jung is?
Yeah.
So you know who that is? Have you heard that name?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The psychologist.
Yeah.
Damn, you be reading it or what?
That German dude, I love him.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to go to school to be I was going to be a psychologist / therapist.
No shit.
I ran out of money because I didn't know.
Just ordered a GoFundMe.
Yeah, dude.
Found a cat,
man.
bro.
Might get the feds that take it down, right? We don't want this guy to be a psychologist, right? But so every therapist has their what they look up to, Nietzsche, Freud, right? Jung. Right. I heard this quote, Carl Jung. It fucking changed my mind. Mm-hmm. Where for good, where it was it was talking about how whatever I'm gonna massacre it, but it basically says any time that a man goes against his values and principles, you are sabotaging yourself as a man. Like, you are not a man. Like, anytime you're malleable, like, and the example that I use is like when that Louis C.K. shit happened. Louis C.K. He's the only comedian I would get tattooed on me. That's how much I fucking love Louis. He's the god. He's the GOAT.
Yeah.
And when that shit happened, everybody they're like, because let's get the facts straight. One, the victims weren't the one that reported him. Did you know that? Like,
No.
you know what he did?
Yeah.
Like, he beat off in front of chicks, right?
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
telling them. Well, like, these other comedian feminist chicks who were pissed off for whatever. I'm not gonna go into that. Why? I mean, because they weren't popular and they weren't getting big, right? They were like, you should stand up for yourself. You should do that, And then they reported it for people like Sarah Silverman, who was like, that's just Louis. That's what he does. Like, she didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, the people it happened to, they don't even give a fuck. So that's number one. Is like, the victims didn't even do the reporting. Secondly, the victims didn't care. Third of all, Louis himself said, I got a fucking problem. Like, he admitted to it and he apologized. He's like, do not stand up for me. This is fucked up. And the reason why I was thinking about that is like that Carl Jung quote is like, okay, so because I love this guy and he's an amazing comic, I'm going to like move my goalpost for him. That's going to sabotage me as a man, right? Because what he says is, if it's something that you wouldn't do yourself, don't stand up for it.
Right.
So like I thought, would I beat off in front of chick? I would never fucking like even, you know what? Let's break it down to percentages. What if I was coked out and powerful and kicking it and like just killing it in comedy? 5% chance I would beat off in front of chicks. 5%.
I don't know, man. You said that with conviction. It's all right.
I'll put it there just because like I'm just like that. Like I think it would be 0% chance, but just to round up, I guess 5%. Like and the reason why I say that is because like I'm looking at like this MAGA boss of mine. I'm like, dude, look at all this like. I get like, they were talking about like the whole release the Epstein list, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of like Republicans are saying, they're like, yo, this is a red herring. This is for Democrats to smear. I'm just like, dude, would you be cool with a friend of yours who's cool with a pedophile? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you wouldn't sabotage yourself. Why would you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So even if he didn't do anything, you're still best friends with a fucking pedophile.
Right.
And then what's next? Oh, we care about kids and pro-life and secure the border because all these Mexican children are being sex trafficked. You're zip tying them.
Right.
Like every box is being checked of what you're. And then the last thing I told my boss, and he almost like choked up. Like I got him there. I was like, dog, here's what I'll tell you. You're telling me this billionaire gives a fuck about you. Right. I will believe it when you find me another billionaire who gives a fuck about you.
Right.
Because billionaires don't give a fuck. If I was a billionaire, I would fucking smoke a cigar and ash in your eye socket. I wouldn't like. That's what billionaires do.
Right.
So like, don't fucking like these people pretending. Like I get. That's why I'm saying I play this game. Like, what'll it take? Yeah. Because what's going to be next? You're going to have, did you hear Trump fucked a quadriplegic in his tracheotomy wound? And then they'll be like, well, everybody's got flaws. Who doesn't want to fuck a person in the throat? You know what I mean? Like there's always like some.
It is one of my fetishes, but continue.
you know what I mean? Like it's just like it's wild, man. I don't fucking get it. No, it's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah. But yeah, how's your guy? Oh, you know what is funny, dude? I got to tell you this. Did I tell you about this Family Feud shit game that I was playing? Did I tell you about this shit?
I don't think so,
dude. So for Halloween, you ever heard of Jackbox?
Yeah,
you know what that is?
Yeah,
it's a trivia phone shit.
Yeah, it's cool.
So they have a new game, and I think I'm working on saying this on stage because it made me like. It's rare that I laugh out loud. I'm a fucking disgruntled Polish person, so it's rare that I laugh. But I was playing. It's called they ripped it off. They called it High Low, and on the new Jackbox, they just released one like a week ago. And what you do is like there's a survey of like 500 answers. And there's a prompt, and you guess, and everybody in the room guesses. And then while you're waiting for the timer to go down, they're surveying you for the next game.
Oh,
so it's really fucking cool. Like, it's like real time taking data, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like the joke, I was trying to tell it on stage at your guys' show, but I was like, the joke is that like this was totally made by miserable white liberals, because the prompt was everything that makes me the most happy. And at 367 was Mexico.
Yo, damn.
And at 15 was death. So I'm like, this is white people shit. Who prefers death? Do the math. What, 20 times over Mexico? You know. And then the joke is that at number 14 was pooping. So
Pooping
feels good.
Pretty fun, man.
Pooping.
And when you're in Mexico, you're gonna do it a lot because there's not a lot of hand washing going on over there.
I'm just picturing a depressed white kid being like, "Today's a day, man. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, but I want to shit myself in the coffin, so I'm gonna crap real quick." And then like he takes a crap and he's like, "Life ain't that bad.
I'm back.
Yeah,
That's all I needed.
That's all it fucking takes sometimes, dude. Like when
good
people,
shit.
It's a good ass shit.
just
To keep you from killing yourself.
dude. You know what I tell people? Like anytime I have a friend who's like in the dumps, I go, dude,
Take a dump.
you could do anything right now. Why would you resort to that? You ever have a fucked up boss like shit in your hand and throw it at his face? like drive your fucking car through his living room window. You're ending it here. Why not do that? Like, why not do some fun shit? You know?
True.
I think your cat's trying to tell you something, man. Every time you do a podcast, shitting over there.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't take a shit now. But are you saying I'm going crazy because I got too many cats?
Nah, hell nah. Cats are cool, and they're like low
Yeah.
maintenance and shit. They're cool. I just could never.
Yeah, dude.
Just could never.
They're cool. I would never stoop so low.
Dude, I did not know. Like, you guys seen my comedy. Like, I say some vulgar shit. The 2 times I set people off was when I was shitting on dogs. That's the 2 times.
Don't fuck with the dogs, man. Don't fuck with the dogs.
People.
Dog people
Oh my god.
can't stand it, man. Can't.
Dog parents. Like,
Yeah.
bro.
I got nothing against dogs, but dog people, you guys are
Do they bring dogs to your job?
to my job. No,
Sometimes people will bring their dog to my job, and everybody just stops what they're doing to go play with the dog.
no. But you know what's funny? They have dogs at my dentist.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
They just live there?
Yeah, they just because they're like to make the kids like less scared of the dentist. They'll have like a dog, like you'll have like a wiener dog hop in your lap and you pet him.
A service dog.
And I was writing a joke about how like anesthesia, like when they numb you, it can like make you horny. So I was getting a root canal and they put me under and I'm just waking up and I'm just like, ugh. Something's licking my hand. You know, I'm like, I want to fucking beat off right now.
Just like he's like, why you pitch up the tent?
Yeah, dude. No, but yeah, man. I got. So like, what made you guys want to start comedy equally? Like, do you know where you guys start? Who started first? Did you guys start together?
Yeah, same mic, same
Did you
time.
Same mic.
Did you guys?
Same day. We shared the microphone 1-on-1.
Hey,
Just
relax.
kidding.
All
This
right.
guy was playing the piano in the corner. You were reading Ray Steinbeck in the corner,
Yeah,
right?
we're trying to fight the gay rumors, but we don't really we don't do anything to help ourselves out.
Were you guys like friends before comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, we've been friends since literally freshman year of high school.
Oh wow, that's cool.
We used to like throw obscene gestures to each other across
You grew up around
both in Waukegan.
both Waukegan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so yeah, we were always friends and shit. During like lunch, we'd watch Key and Peele skits.
Yeah.
And really, just, we were both always like fans of comedy.
Yeah.
Talking hella shit to each other, to other people, to ourselves.
Did
Just
you
having good
guys
times.
have like a top 3 back then that you like comedians?
Shit, dude, honestly, he was more of a comedy fan than I am, like a stand-up fan. I was more of like a skits and like sitcoms and like shows and movies.
Yeah.
As far as comedians, I think the first comedian that I ever saw was Gabriel Iglesias. I like watching Dave Chappelle always like little skits and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm more like now that I've been watching, I like more like new people. Like I like Mark Norman. I like Sam Morril.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just any special that comes out, dude, I just watch them. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah. Yeah, see, I grew up, like, my family loves comedy. And I grew up at that time. I mean, we grew up at that time where it was like, by the time I was born, like, 99 type shit, it was already so many comedians with so many skits and, like, shows. And so, like, I grew up early in the morning on Saturdays watching Jamie Foxx show and, like, watching Martin, right after or something like that. Roxanne or Roseanne. And
dude, I loved Mad TV.
Me too. That's what Bobby Lee was my dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
all those guys. Will Sasso, he was my favorite.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking all the Arnold, Steve Seagal, like. Yeah. Oh my God.
That shit used to come on like at 9 p.m. on the WGN or whatever. But I was like, 6 or 7, so I thought 9 p.m. was like 1 in the morning. Like I was like past my bedtime. It's Mad TV, which like by today's standards is like tame, is whatever. Yeah. But I'm like, I'm watching something that shouldn't. Like you know that dangerous flavor of comedy where it's like the forbidden fruit. Like
dude, they used to cover like 90s music all the time, and it was hilarious, man. Like I mean, I forgot, it was like. One time they were just hating on all the like dab bands that are like
Creed.
So they like in one video they did Creed, Pearl Jam, like Puddle of Mud.
My favorite.
It was
right.
Oh man, but no, they were good. I love Bobby Lee too. Like he's fucking. You know what I like about him is he's like unpredictable. You don't know what he's gonna do. When I saw him in Schaumburg like 3 years ago, it had to be a plant. Because I was like, there's no fucking way this guy would have kicked. Like he's like, all right, who wants to hear my gay joke? And then some guy like wiped his head like, oh, we're gonna hear fucking gay shit now. And he's like, oh, you don't like gay shit, huh? And I swear to God, he stripped naked.
What the fuck?
Jumped on his face, crotch first.
Oh yeah, that's gotta
like
be
Hangover.
Fake.
That's gotta be fake.
Gotta be fake.
Because I was so shocked. I got it on video. I just didn't want to like
rock hard.
Gotta get that.
Is there anesthesia in this drink or what's going on?
Yeah, dude. Lick my fingers now.
Anybody got peanut butter? Too much.
But, yeah. That is a thing, dude. That's part of my dog bit, bro. I'm
the
like,
peanut butter? Hell yeah.
I go, dog people. No cat people ever were like, I want to fuck my cat, you know?
Put tuna on my dick. Like, oh.
No, I went wild because like this is the thing I hate about dog people is like my in-laws, they don't fucking dude, if you don't train your dog, you should get shot in the head. Like you fucking it drives me insane because it's like that's cruelty. That dog doesn't know. I had a fucking my buddy Carlos, the Cuban guy. He was my co-host on here. I remember he's into some shady shit. He disappeared. I don't know what happened to him. I'm serious.
Se fue.
Like he used to be my host on here, and then one day he just like turned off his phone, and I don't know what happened to him. It's weird as fuck. Like I don't know what to think of as a friend. I'm like. Alcoholico. but he fucking when I met up with him again, because he does that, he just like fades away. He had like this fucking, you know what an Australian shepherding dog is?
Yeah, hell yeah, I love those.
He had a condo like towards Josephine's in Addison.
Okay.
And we're just sitting there. He's like, yeah, dude, let's just chill, let's jam. We grab a guitar, have some Modelo's. And I'm like, okay, so we're chilling. This fucking dog. You know that they're the most energetic dog?
Yeah.
Because they're fucking herding sheep.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we're sitting here in this condo. I'm like, your fucking dog just did 70 laps around us in 10 minutes. Do you walk it at all? Like, this is fucking cruelty, dude.
Pent up energy, like crazy. Yeah.
Like, you don't buy a dog like this if you don't got a yard.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
That shit is fucked up.
You know the most fucked up dog shit I ever seen in my life. You ever go to the dunes? Indiana Dunes?
No, I've never been.
You never been there? Dude, it's fucking... You ever see movies where it's like... I don't know. You ever see like... It reminds me of Wayne's World 2. You ever see, where they're in the desert with the Indian?
Yeah.
They just have like miles of sand, of hills.
No shit.
It looks like fucking Saudi Arabia.
Damn.
Shit.
It's cool as fuck. And then like... It's got the normal beach, and then you follow it into this dam, and it's got a place where you like... like a natural mud pool where you can blackface yourself up.
Okay.
But like it's cool as fuck, whatever. And I remember what sucks is on the way there, I think you take like 90 east, like the way you go to the city.
Right.
But on the way back, it takes you through Gary. Oh my God, dude! I mean, first thing we somebody almost slammed into us on a high speed chase with no license plate, and then we're driving 3 miles of houses with plywood as windows.
Yeah.
And then, dude, like my wife, she just like looks over and then squeaks, and then I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she starts crying. I'm like, "What happened?" There's a 8-year-old pit bull dead on the sidewalk, just with his legs up and like maggots in its eye. I'm like, that's fucking, this is how you end Gaza. Show them what Gary, Indiana is like,
Damn.
Mr. Worldwide.
It's a fucking shithole, dude. Like I can't believe that's what's funny too. Like, how come you don't send ice into there, Just start like that place needs a cleanup,
Yeah.
That's what's funny is like when people told me, they're like, yeah, Michael Jackson's from there. I'm like,
I was just gonna say that. I was like, then you drive a block and there's 5 black kids like A B C D.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I'd be
like,
fucking if that was what's outside, I would be moonwalking in my living room too for hours, But yeah, man. But so you guys start off like, you're saying, did you have a top 3 comedians you like when you were?
When I was a kid, yeah, we used to watch Kings of Comedy. So it was Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy was always the top. Like that's my top guy right there.
Yeah.
And then probably like Cat Williams. Like I loved Cat Williams. Like
Yeah.
I used to watch it. Pimpin'. Like dude, that shit was the shit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like so.
Dude, I love that clip of Cat Williams where he's shitting on that fat lady on the radio station.
Oh my God, yeah. That
I watch that at least once a month.
He told her, you don't want this.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I'll get your ass.
Yeah.
He fried the fuck out of her.
And like she's trying to keep her composure. She's like, shut up.
Right.
That's so funny, dude.
Yeah. Another thing is like too is like I think he was on last Sunday or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is, and then he was like in the choir. And there's like bloopers of him talking shit, and it's just like,
yeah.
somebody needs a breath mint. Let's start with me, not I. And he's like, and you, we can stop right there. And it's like, oh my God, it's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. Oh fuck, you know what's funny? Like I've run in to black chicks that are like that'll rile you up. I went to go donate like plasma just to get some extra money during lockdown. And she, and like I gave her like when you register for plasma, it's almost like getting renewed your license at the DMV.
Oh shit!
Because you have to get an ID card because they send all the credits from the plasma onto that credit card. So you have like a debit plasma card.
Oh shit!
And so you got to take a picture and shit. And I gave her. She's like, "All right, let me see your card." Like about to draw my blood. And she's like, "Oh damn, I didn't know you had hair." And like I didn't care, you know. I'm not gonna go Cat Williams on her, but I was like, yeah, I got that Dracula thing going. Suck on some blood after this. She's like, man, you too weird for me. She stopped going after me, because like I'm guessing if she said that to like a black guy, they get offended. They go off on each other,
Hey.
She was like poking the bear, trying to poke that bear. I was laughing my ass off too because like I went to a plasma place in Naperville. Okay. And I realized, I can't do it because I have epilepsy.
Oh, sure.
So I was like, man, maybe the hood won't notice. And she didn't notice. She was like, gonna let it happen. Somebody's gonna catch my seizures,
Fuck.
Losing blood at an accident and start shaking,
For real. Hey, let's put in Phil's. They fucking put him in. He's just like,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wrong one.
So like, did you guys, like you got into like what was it you said you went to your first mic? What was that?
It was actually long story long. Basically, like I started listening to like comedy podcasts, and they would talk about stand up. I'm like, it's not just someone telling a funny story, and I started learning about the art form and shit. So I started kind of getting into it.
What did you listen to?
Fucking Rogan. I'm a basic ass dude, but he's like, oh, it's actually this. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. Before Rogan became fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then I started watching Kill Tony. And dude, I was like, these people suck.
Yeah,
I'm like, I bet you I can do this. And so I just wrote for 2 years.
Yeah.
Any thought premises. I just write jokes and jokes and jokes. And then it got to the point where like, dude, I'm writing for 2 years in my phone. Like, Are you gonna do it or what? Are you gonna go and do it?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Billy Long opened up an open mic 20 minutes from my house, and we both kind of looked at each other. He'd been going through like the same thing. Where it's
Which
like,
one was that?
it was at Lucky Bernie's in Antioch, because he used to have the Village Pub, but we
think I know
weren't
what
there
you're
for
talking
that
about.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one I did with you guys, and you brought like 8 of your friends, I think. Lucky Bernie's.
No, that was like a show.
Oh yeah, that was.
It should have been an
Okay.
open mic, but it was technically
Yeah.
a show. Yeah.
Because there's Lucky Emma's and then Bernie. Oh, I know Bernie's. I know what the fuck you're talking about. They got those like rows of tables in front of the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the slots out in the
Dude,
corner.
you know what's wild? Funny that I'm talking about it. My buddy Carlos, when he disappeared, like he cut off. I didn't talk to him for 3 months, and then I got on that show, and he was there. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What is going on? He's like, oh, I'm going through some stuff. It's like, whatever, man. Like, this is fucking shitty, like it's shitty of a friend to do that, but yeah, it's, and then I saw Billy Long finish off like 2 platters of lasagna.
Billy Long.
he went wild, like, but yeah, yeah, so you guys started. You went to that Lucky Bernie's mic, and what is that? That's the thing where they had the fucking spin.
The win. Yeah,
The
you could
wheel.
win money at the end of the end of the month and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, he had that for like a couple months, and by then I already caught the bug. And so when he canceled it, I was like, all right, now let's start.
Do you guys remember what your first jokes were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do. Yeah.
What do you think of them now?
Actually, I still do one of them, technically. Like, I have a bit about, like, dogs having anxiety, or, like, how people are so obsessed with their dogs, and you think you're talking about CBD, and it's, like, for a fucking dog.
Yeah.
I had a very early version of that, because I've been writing jokes for 2 years.
Yeah.
And so when I actually started hitting the mics, it's like, let's try this one, let's try this one, let's try this one. And then, then I got into it, and then now that I'm, like, kind of understanding better how to write jokes, I still don't know how to write for shit, but just fucking thinking about it, I start revisiting old ones, and
that is, I would say, I mean, everybody's got their own fucking thing, but for me, like, I always write down. I have all my shit, or like you see this dry erase board. I got all my shit organized in Google Docs.
I've started doing that because I'll forget.
Yeah.
I'll forget something.
You just
like
write whatever, you fucking like Polish jokes and just keep throwing them in there, or
Hell yeah.
black jokes, like for a black crowd, just like keep like, because that shit, you never know how much that'll grow. Because I remember a while back, one of my first jokes was the joke about Oasis, where like my family's like, you should go back to being suicidal. I said maybe, and I said that, and like I was like, when I did that shit, I was like, there has to be. What's wild is I thought I stole it from a meme, and then I did it, and then memes came out about it, because I looked at it. I was like I don't toot my own horn, but I was just like, this is too tight. Like I'm too new of a comic, and then I was like, you know what? Who gives a fuck if I add on to it? And then it grew into like a 3-minute bit, and that's what happens,
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have like, that's what sucks too, is I was telling Bewie, because he's kind of like my words of wisdom buddy, like how you guys are, right? You're like, yo, what do you think of this, right? And I was like, hey, can you let me know what stands out here as Polish jokes? And it was like 30 pages. he never even opened it. He's like, fuck this shit, dude. Because that's the thing too, is like, nobody, I had a lot of friends that I talked to who were like, I'm Mexican, but I don't want to pull that Mexican card all the time, because there was like George Lopez and Gabriel Iglesias and whoever, Felipe Esparza,
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no Polish comedians. I have to pull this card,
Yeah.
And now there's a guy in Canada who does do like Slavic jokes. It's like more like Ukrainian shit, but I'm like, I better fucking tap that well, before anybody else does. So. Yeah. But yeah, man. So you guys, like, you went to that mic, and like, what did you stuck to the burbs? Like, do you guys do Chicago mics now?
We do, but it's still burbs. It's still like,
Yeah, I think all we do is suburbs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
Mics.
Pretty much. Yeah.
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 It's been like really helping me now, and I don't know if it's because of like, You know, when you clear your brain from exercise or whatever. You know, it drove me nuts is like, I can't believe. Like I was talking about this with Bewey. He's like, Phil, you know, your fucking problem is you were raised by a narcissist. You're never gonna be good enough. You're never gonna be good. He's like, you're getting booked more than me. Your fucking videos are getting views. People who are seasoned comics like your comedy. You're fucking good, dude. Like, let it go, you know?
Right.
Because, you know, my problem was like, so before comedy, I went into like therapy. So when I got that bug, you start thinking like, man, comics are so fucking cool. Like, we look at the world a different way. Where a different and the thing is, I forgot, like, that's not true. Comics are still human. They'll still be shisty. They'll still cause drama. Some of them will fucking fight. Some of them will get jealous. And, like, it fucking shows. Because, like, some of the stuff that I see, it was like, this happened to me twice. Like, I was talking about this on, I don't know if it was, it wasn't the Hose podcast. It was that Demon Hour guys. I forgot but I was talking about, they were asking me, they're like, oh, you just got Zanies recently. I'm like, dude, get this. Like, talk about how fucking weird, like, cause it's like, dude, when I became a welder, right? I was like, oh, I had like this kid mind. Oh, all I got to do is be a good welder. That's all you got to do. No, you got to be that life.
Yeah.
Fucking chugging monsters, having 40 different flavored vapes, being a fucking white dude with a Trump lifted truck. You know what I mean? Like doing double overtime. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking do that shit.
Yeah.
You know? And like with comedy, it's like, oh, all you got to do is be funny. No, you got to do all this other shit. And dude, get this. Like, I'm not going to say it on here, but I was talking with I was going to a well-known room and I was doing well there. And the booker there saw me 3 times and I crushed those 3 times. And I'm going to say, I don't fucking crush a lot. I don't think I do. Let me put it this way. If I crush 3 out of 10 times, I'd say I crushed 3 out of 10 times and they were there for all 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ate shit 7 times and they didn't see that. So I messaged them. I was like, what the like, you know, I submitted to your showcase like 7 times. Every time you see me, the room is fucking blaring. You know, and they go, you know, Phil, I'll give you advice. Hit mics for 6 more months and then hit me up again because I don't find you funny at all. I don't think you're funny at all.
Damn.
And I was like, and I don't care because I needed that blunt advice. And then, dude, 2 days later, I'm booked at Zanies. And then I crush at Zanies.
Right.
So it was like, when you think about what direction you're taking your comedy, it's like, well, I'm glad that this fucking room didn't book me because I'm trying to get to Zanies.
Yeah.
That's who I'm supposed to be making laugh. If anything, if I'm going to this room and making these people laugh, maybe I wouldn't have made it at Zanies. You know, like that's the way to look at it. Is like, it made me. It opened my eyes to a whole lot of fucking things that I'm such a nerd that I went with Aladar for that first Zanies thing, and the booker Brian, he told her, he's like, your boy fucking killed it. And I didn't think he would say that. I'm like, dude, he sees comedians all the time. Yeah. She sent the screenshot to me, and I like, dude, I want to print it out and put it in a fucking because I'm like, yeah, I'm like, dude, this is like, this is where I wanted to be. You know, like I'm like that was my goal for the whole year, and I did it in June. You know.
Damn.
But then like the other thing, like this is how shiesty comedians can be, is like this is so goofy to me. I had another comedian, offered him a guest spot. The way I do with you guys, I always try to help out. I learned that shit from Ruben, where always offer guest spots from people. He's a fucking mentor, you know? So I always try and offer, and I offered this guy a spot, and then he's like, yo, Phil, so like, how do you get on Zanies? And I was like, dude, I was sending clips for 2 years. I finally sent a great one that was like tight from Lincoln Lodge. It was with a fucking good quality camera, and, you know, they responded. That's how I did it. He's like, okay. I go, so anyways, this guy runs the show. I'm like, do you need me to submit? And he's like, yeah, I don't know if you're what we're looking for. I'm like, dude, you're asking me how to get on a Zanies, and I'm not where you're looking, you know? It's like you can't even take that personally. You're like, you don't even fucking, you don't see it, you know? You don't get it.
Yeah, it's not clocking.
It's wild. I don't know. Do you guys have like goals that you want out of comedy? Like what how long are you in right now?
We make like a year in January, so like what 11, 10 months around there. Honestly, like goals. This is probably stupid and like a cop out, but the goal right now is just to get better. I try to focus on certain things like each month. Like last month, I was like focusing on like talking with people rather than just because I was so stuck to my material and I never looked up to breathe or like you know, because there's like comedians most of the time like you're one of the funny people in your friend group. And so I just try to like just pretend like you're talking to your friends and like be relaxed and be with the crowd rather than like talk at them. And so just little things like that. I think like especially for me being so like young in comedy, it's easy for me to like seek validation in amount of bookings or in certain spots. And I'm just trying to just keep that head down, keep going, because I don't want to get that spot and then be like, well, that was it, I did it, you know? Because just keep going, you know? If that shit will come when it comes. It's just right now, like each month, this month I've just been focusing on stay ready. I feel like I'm at a good spot where my material, where I got 10 minutes that I'm super proud of, that I'm ready. Like, if that person's in that room, I'm ready to flip out whatever my favorite of that 10 or this and that. Just stay ready for the moment, because you never know when that moment will come. And every show that I've gone so far, it's just because I did well in front of the right person. So I've just been trying to focus on stay ready, do your thing, have fun. Keep with the craft and shit.
Definitely.
How about you, Uzi? Like, what do you got?
It's about the same, because we're damn near like same person. We do the mic, we get in the car, and we talk about exactly what I tweaked, and so it's kind of the same thing where we kind of like challenge ourselves, like what's your goal, like this month type shit. But also just like the overall goal, get Zanies, Laugh Factory, all that shit. But also just like keep my head down, bro. It's like keep my head down. And then by the time I look up, hopefully I'm like, what's up, Zanies? You know, type shit. Where it's like, just grind, bro. Grind. Because, like, dude, like, school wasn't, you know, for me, I was a dipwit, whatever the fuck, dyslexic as fuck. And then for me, I was just like, so down in the dumps for that shit. And so now it's just like.
You are dyslexic?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Diagnosed as fuck. But anyways, so.
does that affect when you learn piano, like reading the notes?
Yeah, I don't know how to read in general, like music, Spanish, English.
So like, did you learn by your ear?
Yeah, I play by ear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing with like guitar and just any instrument.
That was the same thing with me. I went to a Catholic school in Chicago, and they teach you like 5 basic chords for all the church songs.
Oh yeah.
And then past that, I just learned everything by ear.
Yeah.
Like all that shit, because. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like the whole music world, but it was just like I have 16 albums on Spotify.
Oh shit.
And it like nobody knows or cares or you know. It's like but that's the thing too, is like I just started writing music for myself, where I was like this is a diary of mine. Like when it's like I wrote this song, I know exactly how I felt, what this is about, you know, type. Like for example, like, you know, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. That song.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people love that song, and they think it like reminds them of somebody who died that they know, right? That song is like you know, there's people who say like, oh, this reminds me of my dad, or this reminds me of my dog, or something, you know. That song, Wish You Were Here, it's about when in the 60s when they came out, their bassist did so much acid that it opened the door for schizophrenia.
Oh shit.
And then 20 years later, they didn't like he went schizophrenic. They locked him up in the psych ward, and he was being treated, and they kind of just like, you guys take care of him because we can't do anything for him.
Damn.
20 years later, he's 200 pounds, shaved head, shaved eyebrows, looks scary as fuck. Just Uncle festering it up, you know? And he walked into the studio, and they're like, holy fuck, it's our friend. You know? They're like, and that's what it's about. Like, wish you were mentally here, you know? I say that because it's like, it's wild how people interpret art. You know, like you think this is about this, but it's actually about this, whatever. But yeah, man, it's that's why all his family members dying in my family. That's what inspired me to start doing comedy.
Yeah,
because I was like, if I can go through this, I can get over the jitters on stage.
Yeah,
Zoloft helps, but I mean, like, yeah, man, I don't know what else. Do you guys like Stavros?
Hell yeah, Stavi. Yeah, he's
dude,
funny as fuck.
You know, it made me laugh my ass off. So, I have him on my algorithm, and do you know what RuneScape is?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the clip of his where he's crowd working, and there's a dude in the crowd that says like, I went through a breakup because I drank too much. He's like, okay, how much did you drink? He's like, well, it was more because of video games. He's like, so it was because of video games, and you're trying to be cool by calling it a drinking problem. He's like, how much did you play? He's like, I played 7 hours of RuneScape a day. And dude, that's my brother. My brother,
dude.
My brother, we went through like a bunch of breakups because he plays too much fucking RuneScape. Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, my brother, you know what he did? He fucking like, I'm not shitting on it. It's just like wild. Like, I wish he would snap out of it. You know, it's kind of like, it reminds me of people like when they go through some depression, they get some like habit and it like, they don't get out of it. It's like, it's like old motherfuckers who collect trains, you know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But he, dude, he made this device, like, so I guess in RuneScape, every time you walk around, you can level up. Okay. So he jerry-rigged like a wire device so that it keeps flicking the mouse pad. Like, that's how much he and I'm just like, dude, like, I don't know, man. That shit, I forced myself not to play. Did you guys ever game?
No. Yeah, but I've never got into those like really big like RPGs or anything like that. The ones that take up a lot of your time.
Yeah.
I was like a big like Madden guy. Skate, fucking.
Yeah.
None of those like serious games.
Skyrim?
But they're fucking dope. No, I never got Skyrim.
Yeah.
That shit does look cool. I just know like, dude, if I played that for just an hour, I'd be hooked. And that shit looks so cool.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. I'll obsess.
Did you ever do that shit? No.
No, I was outside, dude. I was playing with sticks.
I was better than you guys. I was fucking outside.
My dad would beat the fuck out of it.
Snapping sticks and making kids into witches, right?
Literally.
Yeah, I was reading. How about that, huh?
Oh, that's nice. That's good for you. Reading is essential.
So, Phil, do you got any like advice for like younger comics and shit? Since you've been in the game for a while.
Any advice that I would give, man? I get shy about this because I'm like, I never think I'm good.
Well, I mean, we're all the blind leading the blind, right? You know?
Yeah. I mean, my advice is just like, number one, like open mics are football scrimmage. Mm-hmm. You're not supposed to do good. You're not like, if you do get laughs, that's cool. But it's like, you got to remember, we are crabs in a bucket, and some of those crabs pull you down, some of them don't. But that's really all it is like, it's a bunch of crabs in a bucket. We're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to get the same place. And you can't compare. You definitely can't judge yourself by how you do at an open mic. You can't fucking do that shit. The other thing that, like, the biggest thing, like I was talking about this, the thing that Zanies helped me, like, completely got this weight off my shoulders, was it made me fucking realize you're a puzzle piece, and you're not gonna fit in every fucking puzzle. Whatever, like okay, I fit into Zanies on that show. Maybe I can push my way into Laugh Factory. Maybe I can fit into Lincoln Lodge. I've fit into that. Maybe there's a fucking whatever, some showcase that I don't fit into, you know?
Right.
But you can't take it personally. Because when you think about it, like the place that this lady said that I wasn't like, they don't think I'm funny.
Yeah.
I sat back and I was like, that entire crowd is like 60-year-old white liberal boomers, like coexist sticker motherfuckers. Do I want to make those guys laugh? Like, do I want that crowd? You know what I mean? And it's not even out of spite. It's just, but that's the thing, is that's the advice that I would give, is like, you know what it is consistency. I never consistently worked out until after I did comedy, because comedy was the first thing that I was like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Right.
You know, it reminds me that there's that episode in Walking Dead where it was early in the beginning. I don't know if you guys ever watch that show, but there was like the guy's family died off, and he didn't know how to cope with it, so he just started digging holes.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, and they're all freaking out. They're like, oh, is he gonna kill us? But he's just like, no, this is what I'm doing to cope with it.
Yeah.
Like some people fucking whatever chew on a stick, you know, or so it's like that's the way I looked at it, is just keep going. The other thing too, I would say, is like find a day that you can hit up the city. I always do Tuesdays, man. Fucking Laugh Factory, Harrigan's, what is it? TBD. And then there's Brian Miklas's mic at the end. I never.
The end one. Yeah, it's a late one.
Yeah, I never go to that one because my
Late.
job.
Just sign up is like 11:30.
Yeah.
It's dope. Like, yeah, we live just a little too far away.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's cool that they got so many mics like in a row.
Even have you guys done comedy on state?
No, I've thought about that, but I want to have a good like bit that I want to clip because I say that's what people go there to do. But that shit does look cool. That shit looks dope.
It's a great play. It's a fucking great thing because that's probably even closer to you, no?
It's like 2.5 hours still.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's still far, but closer than.
I used to drive there, but dude, the thing that sucks there, I'd grab like a crew. One time I went, me, Nick Emeka, Will Cunnington, Tommy Saxton. Another time I went with James Najjar and Brian Miklas. Another, you know, and what sucks is like all four of you will sign up and one of you gets on, one of you gets drawn. So then you got to fucking be there till 1 a.m. to see your one friend, you know?
Some vouchers.
So
where you get picked, you're like, I picked. You look,
Yeah.
I'm 39. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what other advice, like, just like that. And definitely, dude, the comparing thing, I mean, that's just good for life in general. Don't ever fucking compare. Don't ever compare. You know? Because it's like you just fly your you know what I realize is like I don't think I fit in with anybody. And it used to get me down, but it's like you got to look at it up like, dude, I'll never fit in. That's fucking great. I'm my own solo driving force. Because it's I don't know, man, like, you know, sometimes you just got to do what makes you happy without needing recognition. Because it's funny to me, like sometimes I used to get jaded when I'd see, you ever see on that Comedy Gazelle when people are like, shout out to Uzi, hardest working producer, right? And I'm just like, well, I've done roast battles, I've ran shows, I've gone to mics, people know who the fuck I am, I run a regular podcast, I got an image on Instagram with this Be American, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I think I'm kind of hardworking, but some people don't give a fuck, and that's okay because that's part of building your crowd. You know, you pave your own fucking thing. That's what Ruben is about. You know, because Ruben Ramirez, he's fucking selling out shows across the country. Some people in Chicago, they barely see him, and it's like because you don't need to fucking why be a big fish in a little pond, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what other advice I'd give. I don't know. I have too much ADHD. Like I get, you know, used to bother. I want to know if you guys, because you guys are still fairly new, like a year in. You know, it used to drive me nuts. I felt like everything was a script. That piss you off?
Like
What do
your
you
writing or?
Yeah, like I used to honestly think, like I love Big J Okerson.
Oh yeah.
He riffs all the time. Yeah. He doesn't write at all.
Yeah.
So for me to be like, you know, I'm trying to think of the bits that you guys have. I forgot what, like, you have the bit where you say you look like the one cartoon, right? It's like, you ever get, I used to hate it so much where I'd be like, dude, I'm saying this for the 8th time to the same people, to the same crowd, but I got to work it out. Yeah. So it makes, I don't know, it made me feel fake. Did that bother you, or maybe it's just me?
I kind of like it. When we were working a bit for, oh my God, 6 months, and you're saying the exact same things with the exact same cadence.
Yeah.
I like it because I think it reinforces like that work ethic and like this is what I fucking do. This is what we do.
Yeah,
like, part of it is committing and doing it. Like, yeah, you're gonna be tired, but because like my cousins do that, they do a great job of supporting me. And dude, by the third show, they're like, "Oh, I'm just so tired of hearing your jokes." And like I've heard them so many times. I'm like, dude, you've heard them like 4 times. Imagine how many times I've said them.
Yeah.
And I still say them with the exact same cadence, with the same enthusiasm. Sure, there are some nights when I miss. And when I miss, I just always go back into like, bro, you gotta fucking commit. You gotta do it every single time. I kind of like that battle, you know.
That's the one advice I would give is like, if you dedicate yourself, be like, yo, one day a week, I'm gonna go to the city and just hit up everything that day, just for the fuck of it, and that day, push yourself to introduce yourself to everybody. Just go. I just go up to people. I'm like, hey, you want to share Instagram? Hey, you want to share Instagram? Hey, you know, why the fuck not? You know, just to let them know. Especially like you guys are good enough to where people will be like, where did this guy come from? Yeah. You know, because if you never go there, they'll be like, this is your first time and you're doing this good. You know, because they don't know you've been going for a year. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's just like that's another good thing to do is to. For me, I think Dan McCarty told me this, and I totally followed this. He was like, Phil, I was one of those people where I saw Louis C.K. and I was just like, oh, he's just telling a story. This is easy to do, right? Mm-hmm. And then Dan was like, dude, I didn't even get booked on a show until my 3rd year in. So fucking relax.
That's great.
And he's really
that's awesome.
And he's really funny.
He's fucking good. I know who you're talking about. He's really good. Yeah. That's fucking awesome. And
but I think he was one of those people who's so humble that he was like, I'm not going to do anything until people ask me. You know?
Yeah, that's what I've been kind of learning. Sometimes you gotta make something out of nothing. Sometimes you can't always just wait to be asked. You know,
right.
That's what I do. That's I've heard hate on me, where people are like, "Who the fuck does Phil think he's like?" I'm just like, because I had, you know, it's a comedy's kind of like a confidence in being your authentic self and being funny. Mm-hmm. And in the beginning, I had all that confidence and no funny. And they're like, why is this guy getting booked? I'm like, because I'm fucking going out there. Because I have no shame. Do you see my hair? Like, I have no fucking problem going up to somebody, hey, man, let's exchange Instagram. Do you want a podcast? And being rejected, you know? So it's like, you know what fucking happened to me recently, dude? I don't even fucking care. Like, I was on Ronnie's Hot 5 at Lincoln Lodge.
Oh, yeah.
You guys should reach out to him. I've done his show like 6 times. I fucking love the guy. He's awesome, and it's a cool atmosphere over there. Have you ever been to Lincoln Lodge?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, dude, I walk into this fucking green room, and there's a guy sitting there, and I didn't know who he was, and I was just like, whatever, talking to another comedian about being a dad, and I was telling this story, dude. I got in some shit with my kid because, you know, I came from that generation of like, you better finish your fucking plate before you leave the table, right?
Yeah.
And I used to, like, when I was a welder, I'd make like chili for the whole week. So I made chili for my kid, and my kid, dude, like he's my step kid. He was
okay.
I'm just double checking this camera's going good. Yeah.
I thought you were about to do an act out.
Yeah.
He's really committing.
I was like, oh fuck
yeah. No, my kid, he's like, you know that fucking meme about like when you're a picky eater, all you fucking eat is like PB&J, hot dogs, and mac and cheese. That's what that means when you say you're
fucking good.
Guilty. Yeah. So I was like, dude, you're gonna eat this fucking. You're not leaving this table till you eat this chili. And I walk away, and he ate 3 scoops, and then he hurled in the bowl.
Oh.
And then I came back, and I was like, you're not leaving until you finish it, not knowing. So he ate a bowl of throw up. And then, like, he told his therapist. Oh. So he's like, Dad made me eat throw up. You know, like, and I'm telling this story in the green because this girl was venting about being a parent and being like balancing it with comedy. So I'm telling it, and this fucking comedian, dude, I call him Shane Gillis clones. Like, I'm these fucking, yeah, exactly. Yeah, retard, gay, trans, like.
Don't give away my set, man. What are you doing?
Yeah, dude. No, so here's the thing is like, reason why Shane Gillis is good is because he didn't make the college football team, and it made him into this socially awkward, funny comedian. But like every fan that sees Shane, it was just a fucking, basically they're the perfect like body type for Ice, you know, like I got some good jokes about retards,
Right?
and then they want to, so like I have to do a skit about that. I got to do a skit about that. But just like there's just like, I love Shane Gillis, but it opened this crowd of like these ex-jocks who think they could do comedy now.
Yeah.
And there's this guy who, he got mad that I didn't know who he was. I guess he was viral online, and no more viral than like the biggest comedian in Chicago or something. No more viral than like, I don't know, Joey Villagomez,
Yeah.
which is awesome. But I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to? You're not even from Chicago, And then he's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave this room after hearing that. Kids eating your own throw up, man. I need a drink after that. Like he was like,
She's never been in a green room.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Like
That's pretty tame.
he's like trying to single me out, you know.
Yeah.
And then this motherfucker, Mr. 80,000 followers, we do Ronnie's Hot 5. I crushed it. It did I had like 5 people from the crowd want to take pictures with me, which that only happened to me like twice, And then he goes up, eats shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm going to have a drink after seeing that set.
Damn,
And that
those are fighting
motherfucker,
words.
he was so angry, he left. Because they usually at the end of Ronnie, we take a picture together. He didn't even stay for the picture after I said that to him.
Damn.
He went to get a bottle, not a drink.
Because I'm like, I'm like, dude, like, don't. That's what I was gonna say. That's the other advice is you just stay humble. You never know what the fuck you're gonna learn. But
Honestly, dude, like the biggest comedians that I've met are the nicest people that I've ever met in my life.
yeah,
Like I did a show with Billy Long and AJ.
oh
Light
yeah,
Dig Lady. Dude, he was
Yeah.
the nicest dude ever. Ruben Ramirez is the nicest dude ever.
Yeah. for
Those are
real.
two. I know, but everyone, I mean,
no, dude, they're
Yeah,
AJ,
most people are
AJ
nice.
I kind of came up a little bit on par with AJ. I think AJ was already a year in
Mhm.
when I started, but yeah, I came up with it. And dude, AJ, like, it's beautiful to see somebody you came up with grow that much,
Yeah.
And it's weird too, because it's like, oh, here's Wild Phil trying to be emotional with me, It's like he can't be, and I be serious. Like I'm that weird unk that just like I'll message AJ. I'll be like, dude, you don't understand how proud I am for you. I've been trying to get him on the pod, but he's busy as hell. With all the Nate Bargatze stuff and
Yeah.
But that is a thing. Is like, do not, you stay humble because. You never know. That's the other thing too. Is like I would run into people who I didn't exactly mesh with.
Mhm.
You don't know who knows who.
Yeah.
Sometimes
True.
that's the thing. It's like sometimes you'll fucking run into people where, I mean, like it's funny too. Like my second mic that I ran in Chicago,
Mhm.
Jenny Weaver showed up with Jim Balderston, but that was the first time that I met him. And I was having a falling out with the host. Her name's Lucia. She doesn't even do comedy. She's a fucking nut job. I'm friends with her. She would agree with me that she's a fucking nut job. She's a wrestler who has CTE.
Oh,
That's what it
shit.
is. So she's kind of
Yeah.
will drop some slurs on you when she gets that Chris Benoit anger. Like, and I was like going off that one day, and I'm looking at the list. I'm just like, all right, fucking whatever. Uzi's here. I see Adrian. He showed up. And then whoever the fuck Jenny Weaver is. And Jenny was sitting right in front of me. And I still feel bad for that. But it's just like, you don't know what somebody's going to catch you on the wrong day. And you're going to give the wrong impression,
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that's just that's the advice I would get. And just always submit, dude. It's so fucking easy now. You write one perfect email with your best clip, run it through ChatGPT, and just mass send it to fucking, you save it as a template on Google, and you send it to everybody. Who gives a fuck where you aim? I cold. So I learned this. I guess this is I still don't know how they feel about this. I used to just cold DM comedians and ask them if I can open for them.
Oh, shit.
And Big J was gonna have me open for him when I was a year in. But I didn't get a hold of his management. And they didn't fucking respond. And I was like this close, because I met him at his show, and I was just like shooting the shit with him, and he like, I was making him laugh. He's like, I'm coming to Chicago in 2 months. I just didn't announce it yet. And I was like, fuck. So, because I saw him at Comedy on State.
Oh, okay.
And it's just like, I mean, that's the biggest thing. Sometimes you got to stay for. The biggest advice I'm going to end with, because I know this is the longest fucking answer to a question, but what Dan McCarty said is like, dude, just do it consistently for 2 years. I told myself I'm not going to do less than 4 mics a week. That's what I did. 4 mics a fucking week. Definitely mix it up with the city and the burbs. One goal that I had, like, I always try to go out of state. Yeah. I don't know if you're interested in festivals. Are you guys interested in that?
Not yet. Besides, like, the Chicago ones.
Yeah.
I saw they just opened up the submissions for the
Windy City.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is beautiful how Ariel Julie, like, that thing is going great. Because I think that was the first year.
Last year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I thought so, because like that, I don't know, she did a good job. There were some fucking names on there that it was just like, this is, they know what they're like. This is going to be a legitimate business now,
Yeah.
But in the beginning, I was just like, because I got laid off from the union, but I saved up so much money. I'm like, dude, why the fuck not travel? I'm an adventurer. So I signed up for a bunch of fests. I got submitted to I got admitted to Iowa, which wasn't even a fucking festival, to be honest. It was one venue, and they called it a fest, And then I did North Carolina, which was fun. But the thing about festivals is, like, if they don't have like a top notch headliner, you're really there at an open mic.
Yeah.
Because it's all people at your level. People talk about like networking, right? I met 2 people that, I met this guy, Eric Hook. He's awesome. He's from Indiana. He headlines at the Drop in Indiana, and like, or the Drop in the Attic. I get those mixed up. But I like, I think I saw him at Oasis even. So it was just like, you meet 2 people, but it's just like, it's more for the fun of it. Like, like let's go out of state and see where my fucking comedy takes me.
Right. True.
I mean, it was fun. There was like 2 venues. They fucking gave free. They had like a lasagna buffet for the comedians.
Sign me up.
Right.
Yeah, dude. They had a photographer there. There was one day where he was just giving free headshots all day, just donations only.
But free back shots.
So yeah, dude. But yeah, man, if you just keep going at it for 2 years, and that's the thing is, you will know. You know how you'll know that you're ready is that people are telling me, Phil, just do it for 2 years. I knew when I stopped listening to other people. That's when I knew that I was ready, because I was like, okay, I carved my path, and now I know what this is. Like this is a weird analogy. I learned this in fucking therapy, but they were talking about how like people who have fucked up habits, right? Whatever they are, whether it's like eating junk food or smoking, right? You look at it like this. You look at it like, so say it's like smoking, right? You're at point A, and to get to point B, you take imagine you're only using your feet, and there's just like a field of fucking corn. Every day you're walking down that path, and eventually that corn's dying to where it's an easy carved path, and and that's why you take it. If you want to quit smoking and go from point A to point C, it's going to take twice as hard to carve this new path so that other one grows in.
Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, it was hard to fucking just do comedy on the regular. I mean, I tried so many. I remember I tried being like a one-liner guy.
Yeah.
For like,
no way.
2 days.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Right. It was like 2 days. And you know why? You know why it's funny? Because to me, it's fake as fuck. Like, you can't be yourself. You kind of like have these confines doing it. And I mean, and it's funny too, because like the one-liner thing is almost like trying to be a prop guy,
Yeah.
But that's the other thing too. It's like when there's like Shane Gillis clones, there's like these Anthony Jeselnik, Mitch Hedberg clones.
Yeah. Dry pan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember one year, at Josephine's, they had a Halloween where I was shit talking, where I got myself into some drama, where they were like, "Yeah, you're shit talking on one." I'm like, "Bro, I'll fucking dress up for Halloween as a one-liner and do an entire set one-lines." And I did it, and they're like, "Phil, that was your best set." I'm like, "Fuck you, man," because it's like I don't even think it's funny. I could tell you all the bits. It was like fucking, yo. As soon as I heard Magic Johnson got AIDS, I wanted to be a magician named AIDS Johnson. And with a name like that, I made a lot of people disappear. Yeah, it's just dumb shit like that, you know. It's so fucking. What else? There's like, you know, the Brown's Chicken pasta murders in the 80s. I was like, yo, I went into Brown's Chicken and I felt weird as a stand-up in a sit-down restaurant. But it was Brown's Chicken, man, so I murdered. It's just, you know, like it's stupid. That stuff is stuff is fucking dumb.
It's like little throwaways. That's what I call them.
Yeah.
Back pockets. Or you ever on a podcast?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I do have a joke about that.
Yeah.
Toss it out.
Yeah. Yeah. But did you guys wanna wrap this up soon? You guys good?
Yep.
Is there anything you want to mention? I don't know. Like you got anything you want to plug? Anything you want to talk about? You want to ask me any question? Whatever you want to do. Wherever you want to take this.
Where's the casting couch?
Where's the cast?
How bad do you want to be famous?
It's on the bed with the trash. You know?
Nah. I didn't come prepared with questions.
No, it's all good. How do you guys how do you think you guys are doing on finding your own voice?
I think it's pretty good. Honestly, I know like I know now like I'm building that voice.
Yeah.
Because there'll be some times where I'll get off stage and be like, dude, I don't know what I did, and then Adrian is like, bro, your whole cadence is off. Like,
yeah,
you did the exact same wordage. It was just your cadence is off. And then I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're right. And then again, like we're fucking hitting the mics, doing the same exact jokes.
Yeah.
In the same way. Like when I started, I was doing like a new 2-3 minutes like every week or like every time we would hit a mic because I'm just like I was scared like if I get a show, dude, I'm not gonna have enough material and like this and that.
Yeah,
and he's like, bro, you gotta focus on your shit first, like your best 3 minutes and then your best 5 and then your best 10 and then like, that's how you build a set. And then like that was like my second goal, like going back to that question. It was just
you know what, I don't mean to cut you off, but you know what other advice I had on my mind? Yeah. I kind of like argued with more seasoned comics at a show about this. It was at Torgy's show in we were arguing about like a comic told me this, and I still think this is true, is you just follow the fucking laughs. Yeah. I think that's without a doubt true. I don't fucking care what happened because you know what? Like I used to like I had people tell me like, Phil, you look like a fucking asshole. You look like you look like a fucking asshole who's gonna do something. You're gonna break into my car, you know, like and because of that, when you get on that stage, you gotta let people know that you don't think you're hot shit. That you can laugh at yourself. Right. And I ended up, I mean, now I probably have like 20 minutes of just self-deprecation.
Holy shit.
I look like this. I look like this. I look like this.
It's like me as fuck.
Like you should see my Google. You should see my Google Doc.
Fuck, dude, I don't hate myself that much. What the fuck? But 5 minutes, I'm good. That's enough. Let's do bits now.
But it's just like, you know, it'll be like, I'll be like, okay, I'm at a younger, vulgar crowd, so I can do the really fucked up shit. You know, I look like a guy that finger bangs somebody at McDonald's, you know, like they're like, pick him out of the thing, you know, like, and then like if I'm at a younger, or if I'm at an older crowd that's a little bit more like conservative, I'm like, I look like the guy who stormed the Capitol, but I'm glad I got away with it, you know, like you gotta have, like I wrote a deprecation that would like be for each, even for like a black crowd. I used to wear like my thing, you know, that's the other thing too, is a lot of comedians, they'll have their own image. I used to wear like a polo and I just go up there, I'd be like, yo, dude, I look like the employee of the month at a Church's Chicken, you know? Like the white guy that's coming in from the burbs to the hood because that's the only place that'll hire him as a manager, you know? Right. And I remember somebody telling me, they were like, but that's cheating, self-deprecation. How long can you do of self-deprecation before you're fucking? I'm like, dude, for a showcase, if they're laughing, pull your nutsack out. Who gives a fuck? They paid for a ticket. If they're laughing, you're getting their money's worth. You know, it doesn't matter what the. So that's one thing that I always follow is like is following the laughs thing. You know, because it's just you know. That's the other thing too. That another thing I noticed was like, I don't know if this is advice, but like I was trying to figure out. It's not about like who am I. So I had trouble with the whole authentic self thing because I came from writing satanic metal. So like I spent like 10 years looking like the scariest motherfucker with fake blood and a crucifix in my fucking pants, like upside, you know?
Yeah.
Like on stage, trying to look like I just came out of a cave, right? And now I got to try and make fun of myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's another thing I noticed too is like there'll be comedian. You ever hear about like what happened with T.I., the rapper?
Oh, yeah, I know like very little
Well,
about it.
Well, he was like his rap career was like fucking
Going
done.
Yeah.
So he tried to be a stand-up, and he's just up there like, yo, man, you know how many bitches I fucked today? It's like nobody wants to hear about how cool you think you are.
Yeah.
They want to hear about the vulnerable. So that's the other thing, too, is like there was so I took a class at Lincoln Lodge with Chris Higgins, and there's two fucking things that I learned that really helped me for forever. They go, whenever you got writer's block or do you want to write the funniest shit, number one, you make a web. You know what that is? Like when you make... So like Chris... You know Chris Higgins?
Yeah. I think I've seen a couple clips of him.
Yeah, he's like a white dude with he looks like Jesus. He's like a pothead from Colorado. So a lot of his material is on drugs. And he's like, dude, for everybody, you could even do this right now. And I bet you'll find some. He goes, in the middle, write the word drugs. Then span it out to every fucking drug you know. Bath salts, weed, meth, cocaine. And then from there, you find who you are. Because everybody's got a weird cocaine story. Everybody's got a weird meth story. Everybody's got a weird anything story, right? It's fucking cough syrup, right? When you're a kid and you're whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, that's your fucking story that nobody can take away from you. So that was first thing. Second thing I learned, dude, it helped me like therapeutically too with my issues. Take the most vulnerable shit about you and make fun of it.
Yeah.
Like make fun. I remember like I did not get along with my mom. The day she died, I went to Josephine's. I was like, I'm going to roast the fuck out of her. That's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to cope with this. I'm going to talk about how much I fucking hate this cunt. Like I was like, you know, my brother called me. He's like, you know, they got mom on in the ICU on the machine. She's got an hour to live. I'm like, yeah, but it's fucking pizza day at work, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like I just wrote every fucking, you know, because that's what you got to do. Like that's
hell yeah.
But
yeah, that's why I mean to round it all, like how you were saying, like as comics to cope and shit, like that's what we do. Like I mean, you know, just to talk about myself, like on the show where we had you, that's why I talk about like my cousin, she, you know, passed away, and that's literally the conversation of my mom, and how I wrote it was like try to be funny. And then I realized, like, you know, like later on, it's like, oh, it's not being funny. It's like I realized how I, you know, to answer the question of like the voice, like you think you guys got the voice or found it a little bit. I think like, I'm a scenic writer, and then I play the characters. And, you know, going by like Cat Williams, Eddie Murphy, you know, all of them, it just only makes sense. Like that's what I grew up watching. And I was like, I mean, I'm a theater kid too, like my brother was and shit. And I just grew up in that era. Playing characters. And so like it was just like, oh no, like what I said was exactly how I should say it. And so I got that phone call, and I was just like, oh shit. And I said whatever I said in that joke, and it's just literally it's a fucked up dark joke because it's about death, and it's about like my mom crying, and you know, it's like, and how I cope with it as a person, just being like, oh shit, like damn. you know? And then, you know, but I just thought that was funny as fuck, you know, because I was just like, oh shit, that's just how I think life is funny.
Yeah.
And I mean, it gets a chuckle and it gets shit, and then boom, right when I dropped a little punch or whatever, it like, you know, livens it up, opens it up, and it's just
because there's always like just that's what it is. It's those moments that you're not supposed to laugh, but you do. Right.
Exactly.
Like I remember, dude, my brother was dating this chick, and like this is literally the story. I didn't even fucking write any punches into this, and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm just letting you know, don't be fucking making retard jokes by my girlfriend." I was like, I didn't know I was that guy. I don't think I really do use the R bomb that much. And he's like, sometimes. I'm like, I'm not. I go, anyways, why? Like, okay, I won't. And then I didn't want to go into it because he was like emotional.
Yeah.
Like, so I tried to like segue. I'm like, so what are you doing this weekend? He's like, actually, I'm seeing my girl's. She teaches special ed. I'm seeing her class perform Beauty and the Beast, and I'm just like biting my knuckle. I'm like, dude, a whole cast of Down syndrome doing Beauty and the Beast. I'm like, where the fuck do I get tickets? and he's like staring at me like, better not be fucking laughing. I'm like, all right, man. Tell me how it goes, you know? And then 3 days later, I asked him, I'm like, so how the fuck did it go? He's like, man, I'm sorry, dude. I lost it. You know? because he went there high as fuck. And then one of the Down syndrome, he fucking put on Gandalf's or fucking Gaston's wig sideways.
Oh, shit.
So they were blind and they fell off the stage.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, dude, I would not be able to handle that high.
Yeah.
Like, what, like...
Sober, I wouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's just not my.
And it's moments like that like you kind of gotta fucking laugh off. So Bewie always tells me to tell this story, and like I'll tell this story now. I never told it on the podcast, but it's his favorite fucking Wild Phil story, and it's just like I don't know how to translate it on stage. This would be like a storytelling show, but. So my brother and I'm 38. He's like 34. We're 4 years apart. Sure. So when I started smoking weed when I was like 14. And so he tried it little after that. I mean, 4 years younger. So he was like 10, 12, right?
Damn, degenerate.
And we had, yeah.
I was 9 when I first smoked.
Yeah. But there was, by our place, there was an all-you-can-eat buffet called Shooters. And like anytime there was shitty weather on the weekend, we didn't have shit to do, like snowing in or raining. We get high as fuck and we just stay there all day. Just 6 gallons of tapioca pudding and fucking 10 fucking steaks, you know, with munchies and shit, right? Smoke back up in the bathroom and just keep eating, you know? And I was like, the joke I was going to do was like, yo, man, you ever get so high that you lose empathy? Because I remember my brother one day, he's going up, like every weekend we'd be like, oh, you know, it's bad weather. Shooters? You know, like, want to go to Shooters? Like, that's what we do. Yeah. So one day, I was already blazed, and he goes up to me, he's like, yeah, dude, this fucking, remember that girl I told you I had a crush on? You told me to ask her out? She fucking turned me down. And now it's over. Now it's awful. I'm like, yeah, man, that sucks, dude. Shooters? You know, like completely steamrolled his feelings. And he got so mad that he would use it against me every time. Oh, shit. Like, I'd be like, you know, I got in a car accident and I'm in the hospital. He's like, you know, you could use some Shooters right now. Like, he'd rub it in my face, you know, until finally, when my ma died, we were going up to her fucking coffin, you know. He's like, oh, man, can you believe this shit? This is our only fucking mom. I'm like, I know, man. We should go to Shooters right now. He fucking almost lost it at the funeral. But that's like the thing. That's like the story, because like that's what we used to fucking do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't know, man. Comedy is a great fucking thing. I'm excited with everything that's happening right now. I love where I'm at. Meaning like doing skits on Instagram. Everybody loves it. Like I'm excited for seeing other people's shit. Right. Whoever the fuck, James Najjar, Dimitri, Mehdi, you know, like I love watching it because I'm like, what's going on in this comedian's mind? You know, what skits do you guys got? Like type stuff, you know? Right. And then I got stuff that sometimes doesn't work and it's embarrassing, but whatever. But like, I don't know, man. So, I mean, the only thing I was going to say to wrap up is, I think I told you guys that like the whole Wild Dogs comedy, me and Bewie both made this a 50-50 decision that I don't think we're going to run any show under Wild Dogs, like locally. It's just too much work, and there's so many fucking showcases already.
Yeah.
It's literally getting to the point where, which that's a good problem to have, but at the same time, it's like, okay, so say, what did we do? Wild Dogs, we did it every second Friday, right? So every second and fourth Friday of every month. Well, do you know how many shows are on a Friday?
Yeah.
So it's like every time you run a show, people who would have gone to your show are going to a better show on a Friday, you know?
Right, yeah.
It just burnt us out. And so what I'm doing, and he told me, he's like, he doesn't want to, like, he didn't tell me this, but I could feel he doesn't want to be burnt out. So he's sort of like a wise assistant where I'm going to be fucking taking people on tour. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, sure.
I know how to do this. I did this shit 3 years ago where basically, I mean, it's really fucking easy for anybody to do. You just got to think about how much time you waste not doing whatever, playing Skyrim for 8 hours, right?
Right.
Dude, take 8 hours to write the perfect email, find everybody's fucking like clubs around the US, you know, and just shoot for it. Like, what's the worst that could fucking happen? You fail.
Yeah.
You lose maybe $500. That it's like, at least you took the chance.
Right.
I don't know, man. So that's what I did before. I emailed. I worked with another comedian who I did all the I basically did all the work. They just did the contracts. We went out. I emailed 70 places. I hooked one show in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
It was a great fucking show, great venue. It's really interesting because it's in Texarkana. They're not interested in comedy because they're so, like, dude, that show was so so do you know why it's called Texarkana?
Not at all.
It's the eastern sharp part of Texas. That's the border between Texas and Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
Texarkana. And like that place, there's a prison there. So a lot of people from Arkansas and Texas, they go to that prison. That town like Texarkana downtown, it's like fucking 13 bail bonds places.
Shit.
Because that whole town is run by that prison.
Damn.
And the guy that owned the venue, it's called like 1930s Banana Club. Dude, it's cool as I mean, it looks like a fucking club that Joe Rogan would make.
Okay.
Like fucking deer antlers and old cowboy antique guns. I mean, he's got like a poster signed by like the original Bonnie and Clyde, like the real ones.
Fuck? That's pretty cool.
Shit, that's dope.
And what I found out is that dude is a millionaire who owns a share of the prison. So he owns all these fucking his name is Dave. He owns all these businesses throughout Texas, like a fucking ice cream shop from his stock in the prison. And we ran a show. They all had a great time. They sold out. But he wants that fucking 1930s piano bar vibe. You know, like dueling pianos.
Yeah.
Or like those chicks with the
high legs.
You know, like
Yeah.
so like we couldn't really get that show, but that's all it takes. Like, dude, like I don't know, man. I'm thinking to myself, do I want to be that guy who I wanted to take all of November off, but I had like 5 people message me to be on the show, which is an amazing, awesome problem to have.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I'm at that level, but it's like, do I want to be that guy that like, okay, I get all these showcases in Chicago and now I'm at a plateau. Like, why the fuck not? I'm like that Riyadh shit, dude. I'll fucking go to Riyadh for $20 in drinking tickets, you know, just to fucking go to Saudi Arabia. Like, you know what I fucking did? You ever do that 23andMe?
Nah.
You know what that is?
Yeah.
Checks like your race and everything.
Yeah.
Everybody originates from the Middle East because cavemen. So you either get like 2% like something Islam or Jewish. I got 2% Jewish, and birthright is anybody who is a practicing Jew. You get a free week tour trip to Israel.
Right. Yeah.
So I was gonna see how far I can stretch that 2%. I'm like,
Some shows.
Hey, you better milk it.
yeah,
Nah,
but they're like, dude, you ain't gonna Jew the Jew. Like, you ain't like, dude, you're 2%. You're not even practicing. And I'm like, dude, that would have been. I never fucking would have been, especially like, dude, especially now, like fucking bombs going off. Like, I'd be like, let's get wild, right? Anyways, man, it's good. I like giving an opportunity to new up and coming comics. You guys are grounded. I think you know, like that's the last word of advice I would give is just the consistency.
Yeah.
Always talk to people, and you guys will do good. That's all it is. You guys, I could already tell you guys are good because I haven't heard either of you guys talk shit about anybody, which was the opposite of me when I started. Like, I mean, I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's my family, if it's a Polish thing. I don't know what to blame it on, but it's just, or it's a human thing. But you guys are like, I'm a fucking comedian. This is what I do, and you stick with that.
Keep my head down, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, man. Sounds good. Thanks for coming.
I did want to give you a little treat, Waukegan treats, a little sticker.
Weird Waukegan.
Weird Waukegan.
Fuck yeah. Awesome.
For Wildfield, man.
What is this? Is that your show?
No, it's just Waukegan. They try to be like, like all the other cool
like
small
Austin
cities.
or Portland? Yeah.
Keep Austin weird.
Yeah.
Same thing like Weird Waukegan. They're always trying to do. We do like art walks and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Do we come up with anything original though? Or we just follow trends?
No, I think art walk is our thing. Like every third Saturday of the month, Waukegan hosts. We have a shit ton of art galleries, and they're all like
in Waukegan?
Yeah, downtown. Like literally across from the bar was an art gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, Dandelion Gallery. But yeah, so they open to the public, and it's the one time in Waukegan you can walk around with like drinks, plastic alcohol drinks, and just walk around and just pop in and out through all the galleries, bars. All the bars got stuff going on too.
Yeah.
Like it's always a great time. So
yeah,
that's one little weird thing, So
and you guys like grew up there since you were born, right?
Born and raised.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
That's cool, man. Yeah.
Good spot.
Shout out to Waukegan. We'll wrap this up, right?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thanks for having us.